I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to...
And welcome back to Failout New Vegas. I left off having just completed Veronica's loyalty quest and saving out in the lucky 38. So, my next step will be, since I've let her go, is to find someone else to walk around after me and pick up my junk. And I think that's going to have to be Arcade Ganner. I've spoken about him previously, but yeah, I do like him. He's a good chap. Casino. I mean, a little bit stuck up, but he has some good ideas. He also hates people. Thankfully, the courier doesn't count as people. I'll have him follow me around for a bit, trying to trigger his loyalty quest. And I don't know, what could I do? Further destabilize the strip? It's a possibility. I might go see Caesar, actually. I mean, it's been on my list of things to do. And I can pick up Legion Assault whilst I'm there. That'd be cool. And I'm sure Arcade will say something unsubtle about going to see Caesar. Caesar, bless his little cotton socks, was... Oop, did not mean to do that. Caesar, bless his little cotton socks, was originally a follower. His history is gone over in more detail in the DLC Honest Hearts by his one-time legate, Joshua Graham, who is now the Burn Man, and is a religious zealot. It's amazing how little religious zealotry actually goes on in post-apocalyptic America. You'd think there'd be more, but no. On my list is also killing the king. I really want to have to murder everybody in Freeside though, so I'll leave off that one as well. Maybe until I have a stealth suit and more points in stealth.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
That's much better. The console command I just used there was disable, and I used my mouse to select him. He is now gone for good, and as a child that is the only way to get rid of him. Using the console in that way has meant that I won't be able to get any achievements for this session, but at this point I'm not really looking for completionism on my achievements. Let's see, where are you, Arcade? No, you're not Arcade, you're just a doctor. Ah!
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
Do you need any help, Arcade?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
What kind of research do you do?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Admittedly, his Latin pronunciation is pretty good. It makes him come off as kind of a douchebag, but that's why anybody would use Latin.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
What?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me, Arcade?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
I need a good-looking doctor to help take care of me in the big bad wasteland.
Overt flirtation will get you everywhere, you know. On a slightly more serious note, if you're interested in helping out with the troubles plaguing Freeside, I can come with you. Just don't do anything obnoxious, like trying to help Caesar's Legion, and we should be fine. Understood?
Fair enough.
There's something about that robot that doesn't seem all right to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't take it with us. I'm just saying that if it were to fall into Lake Mead and be irreparably damaged, and if you threw an EMP grenade in after it, well, there are worse things happening in the world, right?
Arcade has given me the better healing perk. What's your problem with EDE? Why would an obviously enclave robot make someone in the followers twitchy? It's totally confusing to me.
It just seems a little twitchy. Some of these robots, you look at them the wrong way, don't screw in a vacuum tube right. The next thing you know, you're a pile of ash on the floor and someone's stepping out of a vertibird to sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle.
That does sound a little paranoid, Arcade.
Does it? Does it?
Totally
I'm
justified,
not exactly a mercenary, but taking out
but a little
scumbags of this
paranoid.
magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Huge success. Right, so we don't actually have to help around Freeside because we're great at flirting. So, no, I take it back. I'm not going to go see Caesar yet. I don't really want to piss Arcade off too much. Let's go to Matthew's Animal Husbandry and strike south. Wow, I don't really actually have anything to drink. Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that in that case. In the meantime, let's see if I can spot anything. I'm not 100% that I'm even in the right place, but it's worth a look. There's Searchlight on my left, including Searchlight Airport. Nothing. There's something on my compass. I'm quick saving just in case this all goes to hell. Paladin toaster equipped. I may not be able to get close enough to do what I need to do, but it's going to be worth a shot. Yep, there's a Mr. Gutsy. And a hardened Mr. Gutsy. Oh god, Paladin Toaster. Well, hardened sentry bots really up. Arcade has died. I've lost his better healing perk. Okay, right, since Arcade died, I'm gonna load. That's why I quick saved. I'm gonna get him and EDE to just stand there.
Okay.
Right here.
Just
Yeah, I know you sunburn easily. And then I'm gonna go kill all of those robots. I really don't have anything which can soothe my thirst. The rushing water will help a little bit. That's annoying, but hey, price you pay. Okay, first things first. Let's take some more drugs. That XY? No, don't really need that. What we need? Jet. MedX. And Psycho. I am about to die. I don't even have any super stim packs. Okay, we might still make this taking more jet, taking Mentats, so why the hell not? Taking Roach Rebound, Squirrel Stew, Steady, Stim Pack, Dandy, transfer all my materials into the box, Steak, an Atomic Cocktail because it can't hurt. Another Stim Pack, and down goes another Mr. Gutsy. And another one, another Stim Pack. Another Gutsy. I might actually get this done. Alright. Let's go pick up Arcade. Ah, there's EDE up on that ridge. I really need to stop off and buy things to heal myself with. My god, that was... Whew. Okay.
Lead the way.
All this for 2 very good reasons. Actually, let's just check something.
What's up?
No, nothing interesting. Okay, onwards. My drugs will start wearing off. There goes rebound, there goes steady. Yeah, scraps of some of the sentry bots.
A vertibird. Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these.
When was that?
Huh. Good question. Must have been in a book.
Good excuse. Boom, tesla-beaton prototype.
What's up?
Tell me about
I'm really
yourself.
very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie.
Arcade, I'm asking you because I'm interested. Don't put yourself down.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
Why don't you like talking about yourself?
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it.
That's fine. Come along, Arcade. No, I'm only slightly over-encumbered. I will just eat some dog steaks. Ooh, dog steak. Then... since we did successfully cross one of Arcade's triggers, let's go sell some stuff. The gunrunners, that's the one. Since the gunrunner's Vendatron has so much money. This will make my whole dying of thirst problem worse. But it's fine, I can scrounge water from the free side. The rest of my drugs are wearing off.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction.
Oh, he doesn't have any money. Well, have you got anything that I want? I would quite like that, but I can't quite afford it. Let's just check to see if I can't quite afford it. Yep, I definitely can't afford it. Okay, exit. Cancelling transaction.
Come back.
So, to Mick and Ralph's. Can't have been that long since I sold up at his, then. The Vendatron restocks every so often. I want to say 3 game days, but I have no idea really. It's nice to know you guys never sleep.
People say Mr. Howe. Now,
No caps.
sure.
Can you repair something for me? Maybe that'll give you some caps which I can then buy back. Can't even repair stuff. Merchants.
Hey, what can I get you?
At least you have some money.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Where's EDE? EDE? Come hold stuff for me. Specifically the tri-beam and the tesla-beaton and a couple of those laser weapons I can do. Okay. Something to do. Since I found the crashed bird. Well, let's go to the drug lab and teach Jack some recipes.
Hello.
Come on, Jack. Wakey wakey. So I will eat some Programmer's Digest.
How's my most favoritist friend? Right on. What have you got?
I can teach you to make slasher.
Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Some caps would be nice.
Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets.
I know a few recipes.
Right on. What have you got?
Have rocket as well.
Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious.
How about a little pig?
Here you go. This'll give you some zing. Right.
Oh. Right, hang on. Yeah, I'm now desperately thirsty. You know. 793. Yeah, that's why I'm failing the science test now. Right. There's got to be some water in this damn valley somewhere. Okay, Diane,
Hello.
please tell me you have some water.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner. That guy was one of our biggest clients.
Shush. I didn't do
Jack
anything.
handles the small-time purchase. Bye.
Okay, right, talking to Jack.
Hey, what's...
Please tell me you have recipes. No recipes. Water.
Oh,
Nope, just drugs. What was I thinking?
take it easy, dude.
Hey.
If this was Zion National Park, water would be so easy to come by. Right, okay. I guess I will go up and see Papa Khan. He's got a kitchen, right? There's probably running water in the kitchen in the middle of this canyon. Yeah, I know, I'm a huge optimist. My dehydration level has increased again. That's what I get for not looting enough, I tell you. Yep, H2O is now red and flashing. Come on, Papa.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Really? Don't have running water. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? I'm now desperate. Cactus fruits. Yeah, H2O minus 33. We're now further away from dying. It's a pity I looted this entire place beforehand. More banana yucca fruits. Cabinet full of booze won't help me, but I'll take it anyway. Ah, Papa Khan.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Water. I want water. I've come past the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
If you really think Caesar is going to restore your tribe to glory, you'll be made slaves.
Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado, and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
You're a glorious idiot, Papa Khan.
Farewell.
You honor the great Khans with your presence. What can I do to help you?
Yep. That didn't help.
What more do you want?
Goodbye. Right. Okay, right. None of you people are going to help me. That's a hard locked door, can't open that.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What is it that you had in mind, Regis?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you convinced already, if we're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
What would convince Jack and Diane to support me?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
What about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Okay, I'll see what I can do to convince everybody.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
There we go. Another quest. Oh, my Papa. This isn't getting anywhere stopping me from dying of thirst, but it's good to have the quest at least. Come on, someone could have a stash of water somewhere. I'll take magazines. Magazines are cool. But water would be nice. All this cactus and agave is being picked clean. I fear to actually fast travel now with H2 on red. So I'm gonna walk my way out of the canyon. I might be able to find something over in the ruins of that town where I got love and hate. Or at least scavenge some more cacti along the way. Something I could drink. Okay, satisfied my hunger, now I'm just dying of thirst. It's been a while since I walked out this way. I forget the precise lay of the land. I think I might be able to at least find some irradiated water out to the right there, near that house, but let's check out these ruins first. Hey, Great Khan Armory. What's up, Great Khans?
Nice. They tell me I'm supposed to sell you weapons. Interested?
Massively so.
Take a look.
I will, of course, just utterly clean them out.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much.
Evening. Papa says, cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess the chairman's days are numbered.
Dynamite sack, Hydra, guns. What's in the sack? Junk food and a stim pack. I'm not actually going to steal their stim packs. Well, I'm not better than that, but they're the Khans. They haven't done me wrong yet. Of course, I've got no goddamn water. And I'm on the wrong side of the wasteland from Lake Mead, so let's check over here. Might be something by the campsite or by the other ruined structure. Getting probably quite irradiated, but at this point I don't care. Oh, hello!
fermented stems.
Yeah, that's quite irradiated. It'll do. Cool. We'll now back up. Attempt to snipe out that big corner for fun and profit. Do I have any more right away? No. I might have to go pay visits to a doctor, or just buy more from the next doctor I pass. Because radiation poisoning, like so many things, is quite hard to cure. How long have we... Oh! This has actually run a reasonably long time. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill these big corners with the railway spikes, then I'm going to save out and quit. I mean, what's the point of there being big corners if you can't kill them with railway spikes? I love this guy. Okay, cool. Well, this was a little bit more disjointed than EMPOP, but my god, Paladin Host is still doing work. Saving out, I'll catch you guys next time.